And welcome into Hamilton, Georgia, Harris County High School basketball on a Saturday night. Rick Beachridge with Tyler Dykes producing this affair. Might get to hear his voice here shortly. The Derek Moxley Concrete Service Game of the Week is seconds away from being started. There it is, Lana Coulter going in, trying to get it. Now she's got the ball after getting the tip. Now they started passing around. Muff passing around to Hulling. Hulling down here close to us, puts it up, and rebound by the county, pass out and out of bounds. Carter Ransom got the rebound and goes off Cozart's hand. And Manchester inbounds it. And now here we go with Manchester. See, number one down there, and Alana has to go off her hands, it looked like, but they're going to say it's off Stallworth's hands, and it's going to be Kennedy Muff inbounding to Hewling. Hewling back over to Muff. Down to Cozart off her fingertips. It's going to be another turnover, and ball will go to the Blue Devils. This fantastic program ran by Coach Ram, and Manchester shot falls short. Muff gets the rebound. Now she's bringing it down. Pass over to Hewling. Hewling puts up a three, and going to be a foul, and Manchester ball. Manchester coached by Brittany Davis. There's the inbound. Ayana White passes it back to Stallworth. I'm sorry, that's White. And the turnover, ball goes to Hewling. Down to Alana Coulter. Alana has it. She's driving in. She puts it up. They're going to wave it off and say she traveled. I can't hear. And let's see here. With the timeout, they're going to talk it over. You see the entire Harris County team out in the huddle. And wait to see. They're talking still scoreless underway here in Hamilton. Got the cheer squad for Manchester and the cheer squad for the Tigers kind of going back and forth up in the upper level here at the gymnasium. Good crowd for a Saturday night here in Hamilton. Thank you, Tyler Dykes, helping the situation down here. Well, up here, I should say. And there's Stallworth with the ball. She drives, has it behind her back. And it's going to be a turnover, county ball. 6.5 minute mark here. Muff going to inbound it. Cozart has it. Cozart mishandles it, gets it back. She's double teamed over in the corner. And they're going to say at the possession arrow, which is Manchester. It'll be the Blue Devils again. Carlicia White inbounds it, gets it back, passes up to Stallworth. Ariana Stallworth has it at the top. She's looking, nothing really doing, comes back over to White. And I see that's a backcourt violation. It's going to be the Lady Tigers basketball. And we have a substitution, it looks like. It's Cricket Colley coming into the game. All-athlete player here in Hamilton for the Lady Tigers and all kind of sports. But Hewlin has it at the top. We'll talk more on cricket later on in the Colley family here in Harris County. See Muff, good ball movement by the Lady Tigers off the backboard and can't go in. And it's going to be Jada White with the rebound, and she's going to try to take it up court herself. Throws it up and over. Ball bouncing around. Hewling has it. Hewling coming down. And she's going to stop, let everything slow down, pass it over to Cozart. Cozart up, and the ball bounces out. And now we're at the 5.5-minute mark, and they're going to be a mass substitutions now. As Harris County going to pull them in. It's going to be Brooke Chester coming in. You also see number 33, Lily White, the freshman, coming in. Also in and out, and it's going to be a rebound. Willis had it. Let's see who the foul's on. And I think they got Lily White when they were going for the ball. Now it's Manchester coming down court. And let's see what they're going to call a foul. Then that might be on. Trying to see, I couldn't see the numbers being held up by the official. Let's see whose hands that's off of. I'm going to say it's off Harris County. Another whistle. And it looks like the foul's starting to pile up. We're in this 0-0 game. Aubrey Gates is number 14 into the game. And the ball's up. Now they're fighting for it again. A nice rejection right there by Lily Watson. The ball bouncing around. Cricket Colley fighting for it. Let's go possession arrow. Jump ball is going to be possession arrow Lady Tigers. Cricket throws it down. And just like that, turnover again by Harris County. Throws a prayer rebound. Lily gets the rebound, throws it over to Cricket. Cricket tosses it over to, just like that was Chester trying to see down in the corner. Manchester got it. Good defense by Aubrey Gates. And Chester, good defense right there, swatting that. It goes out and it stays Manchester ball, but good defensive play. And both defenses playing well. Chester lets her get that one. Stallworth coming up court. She stops at midcourt. Now she goes again. She's driving, passes it over. And now Hewling going to check back in. Let's see who checks out after the. They're going to make that now. It's going to be Chester coming off. Brooke Chester coming off. Good defense by Brooke while she was out there. Hewling coming in. Gates, Hewling, Colley, Watson, and Willis. Your 5-4-year Lady Tigers in the game. Ball's up off the rebound, off the rim rather. Another rebound by Lily Watson. And it's Harris County coming up court. Slowing it down is Geisha Willis. Willis calling out to play. Pass it over to Hewling. Hewling looking for the three. She can just shoot the three. Big pass over to Willis. And let's see. Harris County's going to inbound. It's going to be Cricket Colley. As Alana Coulter comes back in as Aubrey Gates jogs off. Alana having a fantastic season for the Lady Tigers. Looking to get them on the board. Nice pass over to Willis. Willis back to Watson. Watson wants to put it up and in. And there's your first points of the night. Freshman Lily Watson puts it in. Now it's Stallworth coming down, guarded by Colley. Nice bounce pass. And it's going to be Lady Tigers basketball. Still just the first quarter here. This Derek Moxley Concrete Service Harris County Game of the Week. And it's a good one as the rivals here. As that pass is errant and goes out of bounds. Harris County, Manchester, longtime rivals. In the last two seasons, you've seen them bring it back on the football field. And in 2026, that game is coming back as Harris County will travel up to Manchester as that rivalry is going full speed, but here on the basketball court is another turnover. Hewling has it. Looking. She's going to throw it over to Lana. Lana puts it up off the front of the rim. And it's going to be Ava Ortiz with the rebound. She's trying to get it around. Cricket Colley gets the steal. Cricket Colley lays it up and in. And it's a 4-0 lead for Harris County. And it's a steal by Cricket Colley. Lays it up. And Cricket Colley got 4 points. And Harris County's up 6-0. And we'll take a break here on Kudzu Sports and Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And welcome back. Has gone scoreless for so long that Harris County rips off 6 in a row. 4 real quick right there by Madeline Colley. We missed the first little bit of basketball season with the flag football team. She's got to get back going, but she's in fantastic shape as she's the leader on the Raider, JROTC Raider team. All kind of sports, the long jump in the track and field season in the spring, but right now, full-fledged basketball season is going. And this Lady Tigers team looks to win another region title and try to make that run in the GHSA playoffs. They got a big win last night, a region win over Monday's Mill. And now it's a non-region Saturday night rivalry game. The ball high off the backboard. And Manchester going to keep possession. Now they're going to stop the clock. And let's see what they want to talk about. Maybe it's a clock issue. And they're talking to the table, getting that squared away. Looks like they got it figured out. Stallworth has the ball. Another whistle with the ball going out, and it's going to stay Manchester. The girls won 49-27 last night. Big 3 off the and it's going to be Tigers, Lady Tigers basketball. Now Hewling getting it with the assist from Lana. It's 8-0 here. Another turnover. Lana gets that one. Lana bringing it up herself. Puts it up, misses. And Muff gets it. And one. She'll go to the line. Harris County has a double-digit lead, and they'll be looking for one more. And there it goes in, 11-0 lead, Harris County. Nice ball movement right there by the Lady Blue Devils. And there's another turnover. Megan Hewling coming up. Hewling passes it over the head of Muff, who lost it, and it goes out of bounds. 1:40 left here in the first quarter. And that ball goes out. They're going to say it's going to keep Blue Devil possession. Harris County double teaming. Hewling bats it. Manchester gives it back. Interception right there. Muff bounce pass off the foot. Oh, the Manchester defender. It's going to be Harris County ball under the goal here. Cricket going to take it and inbound it. That's how it comes up short. Manchester gets it. And it's going to be Lady Tigers basketball with about 1:16 left here in the first. Inbound to Hewling. Megan bringing it up. Pass back to Cricket. Cricket down here to Muff. Muff drives it in, misses. Rebound, Colley, short jumper, made it. 13-0, 6 points for Cricket Colley. And it's another steal. This time it's going to be Muff coming up with a deflected pass that Colley got. Colley asks for it and gets it down to Hewling. Hewling thought about a three. Now she's going to try to pass it over to Cricket, gets it to her. Lana has it. Lana's going to drive, lay it up, and it's going to miss. Carter Ransom was going for the rebound. It's going to stay Lady Tigers basketball. 21 on the shot clock. Looks like Brooke Chester coming back in for Megan Hewling here in the last half minute of this first quarter. And Chester in. That's Carter Ransom. I'm sorry, missed that shot. Stallworth, and they're going to call a foul on Kennedy Muff. That's going to put Manchester on the line. Trying to get their first point of the evening. In and out. Ariana Stallworth. She's getting two. Here comes her second one. Jordan Cozart checks in for Muff and the Lady Tigers. Another miss. Harris kind of gets the rebound. Shot clock is off. They can run it down if they want. Brooke Chester has it, standing on the logo. Looking at the clock, 12, 11. She's counting it down with it. She's going to drive this way, looking, still nothing. There's 6, 5. Now it's going to be Manchester with the ball, 2, 1. She's going to take a quarterback throw, and it's short. And after one period here on Kudzu Sports, this Harris County 13, Manchester nothing.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready.
And welcome back. Rick Beach, Tyler Dykes up here in Hamilton, Georgia at Harris County High School. Derek Mosley Concrete Service Harris County Game of the Week. And it's Manchester trying to get their first points of the night to start the second period. They're going to put one up, and it's going to go out of bounds. This quarter starting the same way the other one did for the Lady Blue Devils. Kozart gets it over to Kennedy Muff. Muff coming up. Kennedy looking. Pass over to Carter Ransom, back to Lana. Now Kennedy gonna try three, and it don't go. Nice job right there by Carter Ransom for the rebound. They're gonna call jump ball. Harris County keeps possession, I believe. They're calling jump ball. Yes, that's it. And Kennedy gonna inbound it. She throws it over to Chester. The three misses. Muff able to save it. Throws to the top. Lana gonna try a three. Misses. Chester tries to put it back. Gets a foul. And she'll go to the line for two. It's the back and bounces out. And that one goes, makes it a 14-0 Lady Tigers lead. Blue Devils moving it around. Kennedy tries to get a hand on it, comes up short. And nice job right there by Carter Ransom getting the rebound and the pass. Now it's Jordan Kozart with it. She goes it over to Chester, and Coach Ramsey going to hit the timeout. And they're going to walk over there and talk about it. And I'd like to thank our sponsors while we're here in the county. It's been a little bit since we had some broadcasts up here with the basketball team being on the road so much, and the flag football didn't have that many home games. How about Ethan Pettit stepping up with all the flag football? I also heard him on softball games. He's doing a fantastic job coming in, and he's kind of like my sidekick up here. So we'd like to thank Christ Chapel Hamilton for their support of Kudzu Sports. And Pine Mountain Chiropractic with Dr. Jeff does an awesome job keeping my back in order. He can get you too. He's right up there towards the county line, Troop County line in Pine Mountain. You see Dr. Jeff and get your back looked at and taken care of. Also like to thank the Whistling Pig as we're back underway. And Manchester tries to get it up. She can't. And it's going to be Harris County again with forcing a turnover. Hewling down to Muff. Muff hits a three. And I believe she was fouled. And she'll go to the line and try to make this a 4-point play. And she was. Here she is on the line. That's kind of been the Coach Ramsey MO is they score in a hurry, these ladies do. After a disappointing last season, the first round exit here at home, the Pace Academy, the year before came up 1 point short of making the Final Four. So Coach Ramsey's always got a great squad. And they're looking good tonight, playing defense and some offense. That's going to bounce off Manchester, and it's going to be a turnover. Lady Tigers basketball just inside 6 minutes. Here in the second quarter. Hewling bringing it up court. Over to Kozart, up to Lana. Lana over to Hewling. Now it's Muff. See 3 subs get up for Harris County. Looking to come in, Muff. Oh, just misses that 3-point. Lana fighting for the rebound. And they're going to say jump ball, Manchester ball. And here comes the substitutions. And it's Cricket, Lily, and Willis. Willis and Lily Watson, both freshmen, getting out on the court. And we saw Aubrey Gates earlier, another freshman out on the field, out on the court. Cricket got the steal. Cricket passes over to Hewling. Megan bringing it up court. Pass to Lily. Lee catches it. No foul call. Looked like a foul on that one. But we're going to keep on rolling. And that ball goes out of bounds. And Cricket going to inbound this one. Hewling bringing it up court. She's at the logo. Now she's coming towards the goal. Passes it. Now it's Cricket. Nice ball movement, and shot goes in for Lily Watson. And there's a foul. Manchester going to the line for two. Trying to see the number. It looks like a number 13. It's going to be Jada Waller trying to get the first points of the night for Manchester. That bounces off the rim. And that one misses as well. Cricket going for the rebound. She tried to pull up. It looks like it bounced off her foot and went out of bounds. Now it's another turnover. Harris County getting the ball. It's Hewling. Megan throws it. Unless she was trying to get to Brooke Chester. Now Chester puts it up and in. And it's a three-pointer for the freshman. And let's see, there's on defense, they got a double team. Manchester throws it up, and there's the first points of the night for the Lady Tigers. That was Waller getting it in. Shot is short, trying to get the putback. And they're going to get Lily Watson on the foul. Harris County's defense having a great job tonight as they're up by 21. And we still got a little over 3.5 minutes till halftime here in this first game of this doubleheader, girls-boys doubleheader. That was going to go down court. Megan Hewling picks it up. Megan Hewling off the backboard and in. And the junior getting 2 quick points for the Lady Tigers. Nice bounce pass. And can't get it to go in. It's going to be Chester with the rebound. Chester coming up court. She's going to try to get a layup, and this is deep pass. Nice play right there, Hewling, just to pick it off. Cricket has it. Now she's looking. Chester looked like it come off the finger of Stallworth, the Lady Blue Devils defender. Cricket back over to Hewling. Hewling way up top. Chester looks. Harris County moving the ball really well. Lana has it. Now she passes it out. 3-point by Chester. Misses. Lana Coulter with the rebound. Lana puts it up and in. Extend the lead to 27-2. 25-point lead here. Under 2.5 minutes there till halftime. And let's see who gets the foul on this one. A lot of fouls. Both teams, it seems like 4 now for the county, 5 for Manchester. Errant pass, bounces off Cricket. Now she ends up with it. Now she's coming up court. Pass over to Hewling. Hewling wants a 3 and can't get it, but Chester gets the rebound. Chester out to Lana. Lana tries to get it to Cricket. It gets picked off. Carlisa White gets the pick. Now it's going to be over to Ayana White. And interception right there, Lana Coulter. Lana slows down, puts the layup in. It's 29-2. We're approaching a minute and a half left in the half, and it's another turnover. Colley gets it out to Hewling. Hewling comes up, crossover, picks it up, and misses. But whistle on the play. Should we go into the line? Megan Hewlin, the junior, coming up to the line. Harris County with 2 seniors, Lana Coulter and Kennedy Muff. The rest are juniors, sophomores, and 3 freshmen. One misses. (29-2) lead. And that one misses too. Well, we got a whistle. Let's see if she can put this one in and give Harris County them 30 points. Remember, this game was scoreless for about 4 or 5 minutes. It's Cricket Colley fighting for the rebound, but it's going to be White coming up with it. And down court goes Manchester. She had a shot, and they're going to call a walk. Going to be a turnover. And it's going to be Harris County basketball. There it was, finally did it. Hewling deliberately coming up, slowly coming through. Harris County moving the ball around. Ten to shoot. Cricket going to take a 3, misses. Lana comes in. Great play, but the ball hits the line and goes out. Three-point from Manchester, misses. It's going to be Harris County coming up court with the ball. They want to slow it way down, about a second off from the shot clock to game clock. Cozart with it now over on the Tiger Paw. And that's going to be a foul. She was hanging on to the arm of Cozart. Seeing a lot of the time running down, 9, 8. Lana gets over to Cricket. Cricket gonna have to hurry. It's off the hand of White. Gonna stay Harris County basketball. They're gonna have to try to get it in. You got time to set something up here with 3.4. Lana has it. She's going to try to shoot it quick off the rim, and that's going to be the end of the first half. And it's all Lady Tigers here in Hamilton. And they're going to go to the half here on the Derek Moxley Concrete Service Game of the Week. Lady Tigers 29, Manchester 2 on Kudzu Sports and Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And welcome back as we do the headset switcheroo here on Kudzu Sports and Georgia, Alabama Sports Live with this Derek Moxley Concrete Service Game of the Week. Also a special shout out to the Whistling Pig up in Pine Mountain. Love that place and all they do and how much they help all the sports here at Harris County and what they do for Kudzu Sports. Now we get the inbound in. We're underway here in the second half. Cozart, Muff, Hewling. Good ball movement and 2 points right there. Puts them over the 30-point line. And it's 31-2 here early in the second half. Manchester passing it around. And it's going to be Megan Hewling with the interception. Ball goes out of bounds. Hewling. Back to Muff. Muff misses the three. Got a foul, it looks like. It's going to be Manchester ball. Stallworth bringing it in. Nice job right there by the defense. Carter Ransom deflecting it out of bounds. And Manchester inbounds it. Nice job right there by Lana on defense, really making it tough on these Blue Devils. Stallworth with a long three in and out. Lana with a rebound. They come up court quick, lay it up, and misses. And now it's going to be a foul on the play. That put Manchester on the line for two. Stallworth. No, she's not going to the line. Sorry about that. Lana with it. Now it's Kendi and Megan. They're trying to find a good ball movement. Talk about how good this Coach Ram team is at moving the ball around, waiting on the shot. Three-point Megan Hewlin misses. It's going to be Manchester with the rebound. And it's another Harris County rebound. Lana again with it. Lana coming up court. Carter Ransom tries. They're trying it down there. And it's Manchester coming up with the ball. Stallworth takes it up herself, misses. And that one goes in. Three-point right there for Manchester. Lana wide open, shoots a three. It's going to stay Harris County basketball as it went out of bounds on the Manchester deflection. Cricket with it in a mess, gets it out to Hewling. The two-pointer's good, just in front of the line. 33-5. Here comes Manchester trying to get it up court. They can't do nothing. Chester down there. And Manchester has it go well for them. And that keeps Harris County with the ball. Hewling, this is a three. Misses. But Harris County trying to get the rebound. They can't. Manchester comes up with it. They're going to call jump ball possession Manchester. Harris County getting some substitutions here. Willis and Watson back in. Steps back, another three for Manchester. This one misses, however, Chester has this one go off her hand. Manchester keeps possession. And that's going to be Manchester. Good hustle. Come up with that one. Jada White, the freshman, gets rewarded with Manchester points. They're fighting for it, and it'll be Manchester basketball. And through the hands, here comes Colley. With a fast break, throws it up, no foul call. They're letting them play on a Saturday night. Colley gets it. Stop, jumper misses. And the three-pointer is a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Harris County as they got to get that ball down. And there it goes. Cricket got it. Three minutes to go here in the third quarter. All Lady Tigers. Nice pass. Chester has it, tries to give it back to Carter Ransom. Can't get it. Now she does. I'm sorry, that's Willis, 23. Willis gets it over to Cricket for three. Misses. Chester with the rebound. Back to Muff. Back to Willis, who hits the three. 36-8 lead for the Lady Tigers here in Hamilton, and this large crowd is really enjoying it. Muff has that one off her hand. She tried to get the steal. In and out shot. Lily Watson with the rebound. Cricket over to Kennedy. Kennedy for three, misses. Willis tries to get it to go. Watson has it. Watson lays it up and can't get it in. And looks like we got a foul. Team's going for the rebound. Kennedy Muff on the line, comes up, misses the first. Shot goes in. There's going to be substitutions. Aubrey Gates coming in for Harris County. Gates, another freshman for Manchester, passing it around. County up 29. Cricket with a deflection, gets it over to Gates. Willis misses the three. Manchester gets the rebound. They're coming up court, passing it off. The three in and out. Willis with the rebound, throws it out to Colley. Colley coming down, 3-on-1. Passes it over to Chester, who puts it in. And Cricket again with the steal. Another throw to Chester, and it's going to be a foul as the shot don't go in. And inside a minute to go, Brooke Chester will be going to the line. Harris County putting 4 freshmen on the court right now as they got this 31, now 32-point lead. And the second one misses, but it's Willis going for the rebound. Ayana White got it for Manchester. Now they're coming up court, and it goes out of bounds and it'll be a turnover. Lady Tigers will take over. And that one just misses. Nice move by Lily Watson. As these freshmen, you can see the talent level why Coach Ramsey is so excited. And trying to avoid the backcourt violation, she turns it over. Chester lays it up and in. And we're rolling down the final seconds here in the third. Harris County puts it in again. Chester running it up on her right now. She's getting these points back to back to back. Harris County ticks it down. Manchester trying to get one to end it. Lily Watson with the rebound, gets it to Chester, puts up the three. And Harris County coming out blazing here in the third. They got a 44-8 lead. We go to the fourth here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
And welcome back to Hamilton, Georgia. at Harris County High School, the home of the Harris County Tigers, as we're wrapping up the final 6 minutes of tonight's varsity girls basketball matchup between Harris County and Manchester. My name's Tyler Dykes. Thank you so much for joining us. Rick Beach will be back on the call soon as Manchester up for free throws. Take it to number 1, Ariana Stallworth, starter for the Lady Blue Devils, on the line shooting 2. Harris County went on a roll there at the end of the quarter, taking their lead up to 44-8 at the start of the quarter, but with that made free throw, Manchester now has 9 points. As Manchester giving Harris County the full court press against the Lady Tigers. Good ball movement there. Almost a 2-point layup miss, but ball stays with the Lady Tigers. And if you are watching on Kudzu Sports or Georgia Alabama Sports Live and you are in the Hamilton, Georgia area, you still have time to come support your Harris County Tigers as they face off the Blue Devils here in varsity boys basketball, as that was Coulter with the 2, so making it a 46-9 lead here in the shortened 6-minute fourth quarter. As pass goes long by Manchester. They're going to call it a travel. I thought they were going to call for a backcourt violation, but instead it is a travel called on Manchester. So Harris County gets the ball underneath their own goal with a 37-point lead. Looking long to Hulling. And 3 in for the Lady Tigers, making their lead 40 points here against the Lady Blue Devils. If you've been watching, you know Harris County has been dominant in this game. Scoreless for the first little bit, but then once the points kept going for the Lady Tigers, they didn't stop. 5 minutes left to go in the quarter. Bucket for Manchester. I believe that was number 3, Carlicia White, as the ball moves up the court for Harris County. Good ball movement. That's something that has been a positive for Harris County. That was Coulter once again with more points. That's been a positive for Harris County today. Their ball movement on their half of the court has been exceptional today. See the passes, you see the facilitation of the ball as Manchester are in the double digits. Off the rim, rebound by Cozart. Hulling taking it up. And a little bit of a deflection there as the ball goes on the ground. Manchester picks it up. Manchester and 1. I believe that foul was committed by Cozart for Harris County. And we have Carlicia White again for Manchester on the line with 4 minutes, 7 seconds left to go here in the game. And missed shot there. As Harris County again continuing that ball movement, looking inside. They've been playing 3 on the outside of the line, trying to find the movement in like that, and charge against Harris County. Making it their first foul of the quarter. That was Kennedy Muff driving the ball in, but called a charge, and a little bit of confusion there. This may be just seeing who the foul was on, or who committed the foul, excuse me. Clock stops at 3:54. Again, I want to say a big thank you to Derek Moxley Concrete Services for sponsoring the Derek Moxley Concrete Services Harris County Game of the Week. Thank you so much for what you do in supporting us here at Kudzu Sports and Georgia Alabama Sports Live, as Manchester drives but travels. Ball goes immediately back to the county, to the Lady Tigers. And full court press by Manchester. But you can see, again, the ball movement by Harris County, but that was intercepted by Manchester. Coming back the other way. Driving, the baseline was left open, but the shot was missed. But the rebound brought it back in. Just an open baseline there for Manchester. And again, you see Harris County, they're trying to play some traps Manchester, but that leaves a woman or two open. Air ball there for 2. See what kind of defense Harris County has for the Blue Devils. And 3. The bank was not open that time for Manchester, as that was Coulter with the rebound, looking up court and finding the man in the center. 2 shots coming up, almost an and one. At the line for Harris County. Diagula Carter Ransom. And first one's missed. She does get 2 shots here. And host of substitutions for Harris County as we are in the final 2:48 of the game. Again, the 6-minute quarter of this final quarter. Free throw missed. And travel called on Manchester, so the ball goes right back to the Lady Tigers. 51-15 here as Cricket Cawley is going to take it out for the Lady Tigers. And pass tipped, almost intercepted, but out of bounds. Just trying to get the ball in. 2:43 left to go. As Harris County is just looking to round out the clock. Pass inside to Lily Watson. Ball back out on the perimeter. You're going to see him try to create the space for the post in the middle. Drive, blocked shot, but got the deflection. And good save by Watson, but no Lady Tigers on the other end of it, so it comes back to the Blue Devils. But then immediate turnover for the Lady Tigers. Shot by Cawley, top of the key, and nothing but net. As Manchester bring it back down by 39 as drive, scoop, and score for Manchester. That was Ortiz, number 5. And looking to see what kind of play that they got here. As Cawley at the top of the key, looks, pass deflected with 1:45 left to go. 2 substitutions for the Lady Blue Devils. See if I can see the numbers. It appears to be number 20, Alexis Parham. And trying to see who the second substitute as 3 for Harris County off, but Lily Watson with the rebound. And for Manchester, that is number 21, Amari Cooper. Coming in for the Lady Blue Devils. As looking to the perimeter. Deflection by Cawley, but immediately back to the Lady Blue Devils. Clock hasn't been running, but I have 1:13 on my end. Let's see what the refs decide to do here. But clock was stopped there for a little bit. See if they bring it down. But dominant performance by the Lady Tigers today over the Lady Blue Devils, so that'll make them varsity level 1-0 for the night at this point. With 1:35 left to go. That's what they brought the clock down to. And shot rebounded by Willis. Looking to Cawley, try to reverse layup, no good. Rebound by Watson, brought back up, no good as well as Manchester brings it back down the court. A little bit of kickball there as interception. That was Brooke Chester for Harris County as we enter the final minute of play. For Lady Tigers, Cawley for 3, just off the mark. Rebound, Manchester. Lily Watson fighting for it, though. May see a jump ball here if the ball stays on the ground. And it does not. Ball is still on the floor to Watson. Grabs her own rebound, and whistle blows. May have been offensive 3 seconds there, or it was traveling. And 40 seconds left to go. Manchester looking to see if they can salvage any more points. Hasn't been a great game for the Lady Blue Devils. And turnover there. This might be one of the last possessions of the game. We just see Harris County slowly walk the ball over the court, but we may see them also try to get some more points. And it's on the logo. Thought about a shot, it looked like for a second. Watson down low. You have Aubrey Gates, and try to get a pass to Watson, but it is out of bounds. 9 seconds left to go. In a dominant Lady Tiger performance here in Hamilton, Georgia at Harris County High School. May see a buzzer beater from the Lady Blue Devils. And nope, we're just going to see the buzzer sound, and that is it. Harris County Lady Tigers win the game 56-17 here at Harris County High School. And that is the final score, 56-17, Harris County over Manchester.
Great job right there, Tyler, coming in. And how about that, Lady Tigers? One of the things I'm more impressed with on this performance, kind of a slow start, had a scoreless game.
Yeah.
But how about these freshmen for Harris County? You mentioned, Lily Watson, then Brooke Chester, then Willis, then Aubrey Gates came in and played. And that's a lot of these kids getting experience. There's no sophomores on the team. It's a lot of freshmen, juniors, and you got the 2 seniors. So bright future for Coach Ramsey and these Lady Tigers, but nice performance right there. The scoreboard's already getting changed over. We're about to get ready for some boys basketball after a little bit of a break. So how about you take us on home right here and take us to break?
All right. And before the varsity boys game, which starts in 14 minutes time, if you are watching here on Kudzu Sports and you're in the area, come to Harris County High School to support the Harris County Tigers as they face off against the Manchester Blue Devils. And also in attendance, Rick, I'm going to let you take over this part. We have the new offensive coordinator for the football team.
Yeah, Coach Orpizza here in the house. You see Coach Watson leaning over the rails. He was watching his baby girl play Lily Watson. You see Coach Orpizza, Andrew Orpizza right there in that yellow quarter zip. Brought the family out here supporting the basketball team. So it's nice to see him come out here on this Saturday night and getting ready for some boys basketball. As Coach Ellison's got them lined up in the tunnel. They're about to run out and do their warm-up. As Tyler mentioned, we're about 14 minutes away from the game, and we'll be right back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live at Kudzu Sports. And welcome back to Hamilton, Georgia. Rick Beach and Tyler Dykes with you at the Harris County Game of the Week, brought to you by Derek Moxley Concrete Service. We're underway. Gilmore in there, the freshman on the tip. Manchester gets the ball, drives it up and in. And they got to inbound it. It's going to be Miles Robinson trying to inbound it. He gets it to DJ. DJ throws it down court, and this is going to sail out of bounds. And Manchester with the ball. Ronte Jones gets it over to Dre McGee. McGee has it again. Good ball movement right here by the Blue Devils. And Harris County fighting for the loose ball. They got it. And they get it away from Ledbetter coming up court. Miles Robinson over to, gets it in. Miles Robinson with the first 2 points of the game for Harris County and tied up. And that pass is thrown right to Harris County. Tyron Russell gets the steal. They're up court. Miles trying to get it to Amir. Amir has it. Dunlap looking. Good movement right here, top of the three. There goes a three by Amir. Dunlap misses. Miles Robinson. Sorry, Tyron Russell fighting for the rebound. Have to look at their shoes. Try to tell them apart as they are both about the same height and play the same style. Love to see it. Gilmore comes out, and Cameron Atkins checks in. Miles has it now. Miles has to look around. They're going to wave it off and say he walked. And there'll be a Tigers turnover. Blue Devils will get the ball. Just underway here in Harris County. That's a nice crowd. Talked about during the girls' game. How about that right there? And there's a foul call. Cameron Atkins gets the steal, goes up for the layup, and they yank on his arm. See DJ Holsley down there with the white headband during football season. During the Northside game when he got injured. We was worried about him during basketball season. He's been out there, and so fun to see such a great kid, DJ, leader on this basketball team. Atkins makes the first. Here's the second. It goes in, and Harris County's up 4-2 early in this contest. They try to get another steal. They can't. DJ and Atkins try to guard him. They're going to come over to Tyron. Nice pass inside, and it's a goal for Manchester as Davarius Favors gets that in. Remember that name from football season. And this fantastic rivalry. Basketball and football, the two sports that seem to bring a huge crowd out. As this crowd here tonight. They're packed in for this boys game. DJ Witten for the steal, but a whistle away from the ball. And it's going to be Manchester's basketball. They're trying to trap him. They can't. The ball goes out of bounds. Thought about the three, pulls it back. Nice defense down there by Harris County. Favors misses the first. Here he is with the second. Misses it. Russell with the rebound. Comes down to Dunlap. Trying to get it back to Russell. And they're going to say Manchester basketball. I thought it come off the Manchester's fingertip. It did not. Double triple action here. And looks like they're going to get Tyron on the foul. And Solomon Sparks is going to be coming in. Russell comes out. Coach Lucy Ellison in her first year coaching the boys, longtime assistant for Coach Round, and the former NC State Wolfpack player down here on the sideline. Atwater and Coach Hudson. Got Coach Atwater and Coach Hudson helping her out. And there's a drive in and points for Manchester. Javarius Ledbetter. That's off the fingertips. Got to be careful here if you're Harris County. Right around Atkins. Manchester for three. Misses that one. Favors gets the rebound. Gets it over to Bronte Jones. They're going to say foul and put Jones on the line. Jalen Robinson checking in for Harris County. That's going to stay Manchester ball. Nice inbound right there. Get the quick points. Go up and double this lead, 8-4. Harris County looking to get some points back on the board. They've been shut out a little bit here, and that's not going to help none. And it's going to go Manchester coming back down court. And we got a foul. Manchester will be going to the line for two. And Coach Ellison going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And welcome back. So we come back to the game after the timeout. Manchester on the line, and it goes right on in for Dre McGee. Gilmore with it. Gilmore walks, and it's going to be a turnover. Blue Devils ball. They're just kind of trying to put some pressure on this Manchester offense. And that's going to stay Harris County ball. Nice moving around. Atkins going to take a long three. It's going to hit off the back of the rim. Gilmore went up for the rebound, couldn't get it. It's going to be Manchester coming down. Gilmore trying to get the steal. They got him trapped down underneath. Manchester puts it up. They're going to put another one on the line. Is this going to be Jazion Denson going to the line for Manchester? So now 11-4. Now it's a 12-4 after the made free throws. Dunlap coming in. He's going to drive it up. Can't get a shot off. I'm going to say he was fouled. And he'll go to the line trying to score. Harris County trying to answer back this 10-0 run that Manchester's been on. And that one goes in. And that one hits nothing but net as well. They're coming in. That's going to bounce off the foot. Manchester gives Harris County the ball back. Miles Robinson can't get the three. Ball goes out of bounds and will be Manchester ball. Ball, Aiden Andrews had to go off his hands for Harris County. Now here comes Manchester on a fast break. Can't get the shot to go in. And that one don't either. Another rebound and attempt right there by Tommy Biles. Harris County gets this one. Now they're coming up court. Andrews over to Dunlap. Dunlap looking. Throws it to Jalen. Jalen looking back to Dunlap. Dunlap for three off the back of the rim. And Manchester coming up court. Here's Biles. Passing it around. Nice move right there, Atkins. And it goes in. Cameron Atkins, sophomore, gets the bucket. And Dunlap went for it right there. Now we got all kind of contact. Jalen Robinson come out of his shoe. Robinson, a great athlete here in Harris County. Going to be 2 points or 2 shots here for Jeremiah Carter. Carter's shot is in. And that one twirls around and goes in. Harris County coming up court. Dunlap tries to get it to go in, can't. Whistle on the play. Let's see if they'll let him shoot two. And Will Amir on the line. rack it up, try it again right here. Misses that one. Manchester, oh. No shot, travel, Harris County basketball. Right at the 2-minute mark here in the first. Errant pass picked up by Manchester. That one's going to be taken in. Bowles having a good game for Manchester. Atkins coming over the top, going to get called. Manchester already on the line. And first one goes in. And the second one in as well. Nice job right there by Dre McGee. Now DJ trying to get it around. Miles has it. Miles back to DJ. DJ puts it up. Too strong. Jalen gets the rebound. And another county miss. We approach the 1-minute mark here in the first. Jalen, nice pass over to Cameron. Miles back to Atkins. Now it's Jalen Robinson again. Thought about the three, pass it to DJ. DJ drives it in. Nice play right there. Favors on the line, 18-8 lead for the Blue Devils over the Tigers here in Harris County. Spencer Bowden checks in for Harris County along with Isaiah Gilmore. This shot is 19-8. Shot clock is off. Three-pointer made. DJ Hosley. And Manchester trying to answer right back. They're going to be Manchester's ball. 9.6 seconds left. Just call it 10 here in the first quarter. Manchester passes it out. They drive in. Bowles misses it. Bowles gets his own rebound. And that's how the first quarter ends. Harris County 11, Manchester 9 here on Kudzu Sports in Georgia. They're going to say they're going to the line here at the end. Ledbetter goes to the line. Big sophomore from Manchester, Georgia. They put .9 on the clock. We ain't got to go through all that trouble up here. And Ledbetter makes the first one. Misses the second one. Harris County gets the rebound. And now that's the end of the first quarter here on Kudzu Sports in Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. And here we go. Rick Beach, Tyler Dykes with you here in Harris County. We're getting the second quarter started. DJ trying to get the Tyron back to DJ. Long pass. Gilmore can't come up with it. But it's going to stay Harris County basketball. That pass, nice job, Manchester defense. For three. It's Tyron Russell getting the rebound. Lanier misses the three-pointer. Gilmore gets the bounce pass from DJ, and Isaiah Gilmore gets the bucket. Young freshman, big body. Harris County coming up down 7. DJ with it. Long pass over to Amir. Amir puts the three-pointer up. Airmails it. DJ's got the rebound down there. Possession arrow is going to be Manchester if they call a jump ball. I believe they did. Manchester, quick layup and in. Justice Kempson gets the bucket for Manchester. Now it's Miles Robinson, puts it up and it goes in. Harris County answers back. Long pass by Manchester. Dribbles in. Let's see who gets the rebound. Manchester gets it. Atkins checking in. And he'll inbound the ball to DJ. DJ gets it. Harris County still ain't got across mid-court on this possession. There we go. Nice job by Amir not to get called for walking. DJ puts it up. And he'll be going to the line. Harris County doing a good job. It looked like this game was about to get away from them in the first. They rallied back. that one too hard. The deficit remains 7 for the Tigers. That one up and in for DJ. A lot of contact. They're going to call it. I think it's on Cameron Atkins, number 4. And Ledbetter on the line. He's been solid all night. And DJ going to get a well-needed break. Get off his feet and rest for a minute, get a swallow of water. Miles Robinson comes in for him. That one misses. Miles in the game, gets the rebound over to Cameron Atkins. Atkins coming up court, passes over to Tyron Russell. Russell up, and a nice defensive play. Let's see if they had some contact. It looks like Tyron is going to go to the line. There we go. First one made by Russell. Dribble, dribble. And that one goes in. Manchester coming up. Passing over to McGee. McGee coming up court. Good ball movement. They thought about taking a shot. He's going to drive it, then put it up, and it don't go in. Cornelius Ford missing the shot. Amir comes in. Looks like a foul is going to be called. No, they're going to call jump ball, possession arrow, Manchester. We get Tyler Dunn, the Manchester graduate, the principal over at the STC. He's in the building. Knew he wasn't going to miss the Manchester game in any sport. And Ford with the bucket right there. Good play by Cornelius Ford. Get Manchester back going. Cameron Atkins has it. Cameron Atkins trying to get over to Amir. Gilmore has it. Harris County moving the ball around a lot. Air ball. Maybe it hit the backboard. Another foul down here. I think they got Russell on this one. McGee has it. Bronte goes up. Bronte Jones gets his own rebound, tries to throw it off the Harris County player and misses. And let's see who's that one. It's going to stay Harris County basketball. Miles misses. And it's Cornelius Ford with the rebound. He's coming up court in a hurry. Gets it over. And how about that 3 bucket right there? Jamari Carter sinks it. Brings the Manchester crowd to their feet with that one. Dunlap tries to match. He can't. But Miles Robinson got the rebound. He puts it up. Misses again. It's an empty possession going Manchester's way. Watch out, KB. Coach Bradley had the ball coming at her. always on her toes. Coach Bradley able to avoid contact. We've seen KB down there. Remember, tennis season right around the corner. Spring sports cranking up here really in a couple weeks. Is a made shot right there. January 19th, you'll have spring sports starting their practices. Also, January 19th will be the Queen of the County tournament we'll have right here on Kudzu Sports and Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We have down here, me and Tyler both came down here for King of the County. Cameron Atkins with a nice play right there. Puts it up. Can't quite get it. It's going to be Manchester's basketball. That King of the County was a great event. Coach Moore and that entire staff, Coach Wingard, Coach Winkles puts on fantastic events. But Coach Moore, he's like the tournament master. It seems like even other schools ask him to help with their tournaments. He does a fantastic job. I know we're excited about the Queen of the County tournament. A three-pointer up and no good. As Spencer Bowden took the shot. Here comes Harris County. Cameron Atkins has it. Cameron Atkins dribbling over to Spencer. Spencer, a three-pointer miss, but Spencer gets the rebound and a foul. As this month, don't forget every Sunday we got the Kudzu Sports Show. Then we got Queen of the County on the 19th, and the very next night as Spencer makes that free throw, we got Northside Harris County basketball right here in Hamilton. Then at the end of the month, the 27th, we got the basketball of the boys and girls region matchup with Stars Mill. As they get ready for the region play, they're going to say, that one went in. Spencer with a great job right there, getting the free throws. I remember hearing coaches when I was coming up, they call free throws for a reason. Make sure they're free. Bowles tries to go up. Can't. Cameron tried to get the rebound and bobbles it out of bounds. And it'll go Manchester's ball. Carter inbounding. Carter with another three. Manchester stretches their lead out. Miles Robinson trying to answer. Try to get his own rebound. He can't. Lamar Gunn checking in for the Tigers. Puts his hands up. He's a big body to try to shoot over. DJ fighting for the rebound. And they're going to say it's Harris County ball. We're just inside 2 minutes to go in this game. There's a steal. Carter again for three. Carter again, but this one misses. Harris County got the rebound. Coming out to Spencer. Spencer coming up court. Puts it up. He gets fouled. Spencer Bowden will go back to the line. He made the last two when he was on there. We're inside 2 minutes, still halftime. And that one goes in. And makes that one too. Good job, Spencer. Cuts it to a 15-point deficit. Here comes Manchester right back. And Spencer gets the steal. Gets it to Jalen. Jalen coming up court. Throws it to DJ. Nice job of keeping away from Favors. And just like that, mishandled ball going the other way. Ford to Carter for two. And Manchester answers back. Here comes DJ. DJ trying to lead. Gunn couldn't quite. That's going to go Harris County basketball right here at the 1 minute mark. A couple ticks ahead of the 1 minute mark. Put Gunn on the line. Second shot up, in and out. Jalen gets the rebound, misses it, handles it. Manchester gets the steal. Nice play right there. Robinson getting the air ball. Throws out to Spencer Bowden. Spencer up, misses, tries to get his own rebound, gets it. A lot of contact down there. Misses again, tries to get a second one. He can't. It's going to be Manchester going to the line. Denson, Jason Denson misses the first one. So we're at 23 seconds till halftime. Here on the Derek Moxley Concrete Service Game of the Week here on Kudzu Sports, Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Another miss. Carter got that rebound. Ford back to Denson. Denson got them two. Clock running, 15 seconds. Jalen has it. Manchester trapping us down on this end of the court. And there's the buzzer. We go to halftime. Harris County 22, Manchester 40 here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Kudzu Sports.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
And welcome back. About to get this second half underway. This boys game, wrap up this doubleheader, boys-girls doubleheader. Girls big winners in game one. And here we go. Tyron Russell has it over to Miles. Miles drives it in, puts it up, misses. Here comes Manchester, gets the rebound, gets down court, and Favors puts it in. The various Favors. Nice athlete for the Blue Devils. DJ puts up a three, boinks it off the front. Tyron gets the rebound, misses. Miles Robinson gets the rebound, he misses. Gilmore trying to put it back, and he misses. Harris County had about 4 shots at it, couldn't get it to go. Now it's Manchester basketball. And they miss. That was Bronte Jones missing the layup. Amir Dunlap over to Miles Robinson. Miles looking. Tyron Russell over to Cam. Amir Dunlap over to DJ. DJ gets it back. Can't get it to go. And Amir is going to get called for a foul. Amir Dunlap gets called for the foul. It's going to put Justice Kempson on the line for 2. In and out with the first one. So Sparks and Cam Atkins check it in. And just like that, Atkins gets the rebound on the missed free throw. Over to Jalen. Jalen passes it over to Miles Robinson. They're going to call a travel. Going to give the ball back to Manchester. Favors has it. Jones. Jones looking. Here at the bottom, it's going to end up being Kempson trying to get it to go. He can't. Harris County comes away with it. Miles has it. Miles Robinson to Jalen Robinson. Nice bounce pass. Solomon. He puts it in. Solomon Sparks, senior, with the bucket. And there's Tyron Russell with the steal. Russell coming up, passes to Atkins. Atkins goes to get a layup. Looks like he got fouled by Bronte Jones. He's going to put Cam on the line. Off the front of the rim. Misses the first one. Makes a second. Bounce pass. Nice play right there. Gregorius Ledbetter wearing that 0-0 for Manchester. Miles Robinson has it. He's looking, throws it over to Tyron Russell. Russell over to Solomon Sparks. Jalen Ramsey can't get it to go. Miles Robinson gets the rebound, then he's fouled while making a shot, and he'll go to the line. I'd like to thank Whistling Pig for sponsoring Kudzu Sports and everything they do for Harris County Athletics. Supporting flag football, the fishing team, see them on all kind of stuff over supporting it. That one misses. We always like to thank Derek with Derek Moxley Concrete Service and everything he does for the county, the school. Just such an awesome supporter of all things black and gold. So the first free throw was no good. Miles going to try it again. Miles Robinson's second one is in and out. Jalen Robinson tried to get the rebound, couldn't get it. Kempson come down with it. Kempson comes it down. It's going to be county basketball. Atkins coming up court. And that's going to be a travel. And that's going to be Manchester's basketball here in the third. 4:43 to go. And his foot's on the line. Turnover, Harris County basketball. There's Jalen over to Atkins. Three-pointer off the front of the rim. Nice drive right there by Kempson. Comes up short. Harris County fighting for that rebound. Still fighting. The ref goes to the table to make his call. He's going to call Tyron Russell for a foul. We're back going. Bronte Jones. Kempson shoots the three, in and out. Here comes County back up the court. Jalen Robinson wants to do something with it underneath. Gives it to Miles, can't get it to go. Gonna be over the top on Tyron Russell, and it's gonna be Manchester basketball. Just over 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. And let's see what the call is here. Timeout on the court. We'll take it with them on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And here we go after the timeout. Manchester puts a three up. Ford misses it. Going to call that one on Jalen Robinson. Can't get it to go. Now another call. With that one, it's going to put them in the bonus. Let's see Jazion Denson will come to the line. Misses the first. Gilmore checks in for Harris County. And that one goes in. Makes it a 20-point lead. Harris County moving the ball around. Manchester trying to come up with it. They can't. Miles Robinson going to drive it in. Tries to go up with it. Can't. Goes off of Manchester, and it's going to remain Harris County ball. Atkins thought about it. Pulls it back. Going to be Jalen. And Jalen misses. And up the court, Manchester comes wide open. Cornelius Ford misses. Bowles is there for the rebound. He turns it over. It's going up court, Harris County. Cameron Atkins makes the man fall. Lays it in and gets the two. That was a nice play right there. Hit the crossover, got the layup. Ball coming in. Jones over to Ford. Ford drives it in, lays it up, and misses. Fights for the rebound and gets it. Close to the midcourt. He comes back. Let's see what they call here. They're going to call an offensive foul. And put Harris County with the ball. Jalen Robinson passes it over and bucket for the county. Ford drives it in, don't get nothing. Harris County fighting for it. They go to the line, makes the first one. Jazion Denson, he's been on the line a few times tonight. Pretty good for free throw shooter. Miles comes down with that one, gives it over to Jalen. Jalen back to Miles. They're coming up court. And Denson got the steal. Denson lays it up. And a rejection for Miles Robinson. Last play not to give up. Minute 44. They're going to be a timeout on the court. And we're going to stay right here with you. We'll give Tyler Dykes the moment off. Nice job, Tyler, coming in the last game, coming in the fourth quarter, bringing you home on the broadcast. We got games coming up. The north side and the Stars Mill home games will be broadcast right here on Kudzu and Georgia Alabama Sports Live. During the week, I expect to have Ethan Pettit with me at those games. And don't forget, on the 19th, Queen of the County, right here at Harris County High School. Huge girls tournament in the state. Girls winning duels. Area champs last night. Boys winning region the night before. That Harris County wrestling team, boys and the girls, showing out this year, having a great season. It's been fun to keep up with and watch. We're back underway here. Jones dribbling, looking. He's got Atkins right on him. Then Miles coming from the side. Whistle. Foul on Harris County, going to put Ronte Jones on the line. And misses the first. That one goes in. Cameron puts it up, can't get it to go. Harris County trying anything to try to get a bucket down there. We approach a 1 minute mark here in the third. Kempson puts it up, misses. Bowles gets the rebound. Bowles puts it up. He can't get it to go. Jalen Robinson takes the rebound. He takes it up court and misses the layup. And here comes Manchester back the other way. And we've hit inside a minute to go here in the third. Kempson passes it down. He's going to drive it in. He gives it to Bowles. Bowles puts it up and in. And this lead extends up to 20. Inside 30 seconds to go. Clock running down. Jalen Robinson coming up. Jalen Robinson throws it to Cam Atkins. Atkins looking. Dribbles it. Drives in. Tries a trick shot. Can't get it. Here comes Ford. Gets the rebound. Drives up. Gets the layup. Misses it. Well, they're going to call a foul on Jalen Robinson with 10 seconds to go. 7 seconds to go, and they're going to put Cornelius Ford on the line. And that one in and out. And Ford's second one misses as well. Harris County gets the rebound. They're passing it around. They're going to take the last shot of the third. And it gets stolen. Watch the clock. Lays it up and in at the buzzer. Not the way you wanted to end if you're Harris County, but we'll go to the fourth. Harris County down 29-51 here on Kudzu Sports and Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
And welcome back. Tyler Dykes here to carry you into the fourth quarter. Manchester leads 51-29 over your Harris County Tigers. And 2 more points to Manchester. And going for the basket as this quarter starts off fast and furious. Fast breaks up and down the court. And it is going to be 2 shots for Manchester. Not sure who the foul was on there, but that is Harris County's first foul of the final quarter. Number 10 for Manchester. Tommy Bowles makes the first. And makes the second. 55-29 to the Blue Devils. And as the Harris County Tigers bring the ball up the court. Looking inside and tipped a couple times. They're going to give the ball to Harris County. Harris County ball with 7:25 left to go in the game. And David Rivera takes the inbound, tip, grabs it, shoots, three. Oh, just off the mark, off the rim. Rebound, and one. Harris County, that was, I believe, number 10, Solomon Sparks on the basket. Nope, sorry about that. It is not, that's Braylon Biggs, number 35. I'm sorry. Got the wrong number there to make it the three-pointer. And just off the mark. And foul call potentially there on the floor. I believe that was number 3 for Manchester. DeVoris favor. As ball's inbound, shot off the rim. Manchester brings it back down the court. And in for two. Harris County with the ball once again. Looking to see if they can make any plays wide. Shot for three. Off the mark. Off the rim. Manchester ball coming back down the court. 2-on-1 drill here. And foul against number 3, Amir Dunlap for Harris County. That is their third foul. 2 away from the bonus. So Harris County may not want to be giving away any more fouls here. And while we're at this, just want to say a big thank you to Derek Moxley Concrete Services for being a partner with us here at Kudzu Sports. For all your concrete needs, give them a call at 706-566-9212 for both commercial and residential construction. And a big thank you as well to all of our partners here at Kudzu Sports, and thank you for supporting us, what we do, bringing local sports to the community. Thank you so much for being here with us as 2 free throws were made there. 59-31 here in beautiful Hamilton, Georgia. As 3 is up, 3 is no good. And out of bounds. Play is turned over to the Blue Devils. Harris County playing the full court press, leaving the opposite side open though. Missed layup. Ball on the floor, 0-0 for Manchester, grabs it, shoots, fouls. Harris County on their 4th team foul against Manchester with 6:16 left to go in the game. 2 shots coming up. And that foul was on David Rivera. 0-0, Javaris Ledbetter. Shooting for 2 and just short on the first one. Been a mixed day for your Harris County Tigers. The Lady Tigers did beat Manchester pretty handily in the first game for the varsity, but the Harris County Tigers have struggled in this game, as the second one's good, making it 60-31. Manchester playing the full court press, tipped. So it is Harris County ball with 6:14 left to go. As Manchester playing, basically they were on this half of the court. All of the players, all 10 men were on this side of the court, but now Rivera for 2 just missed off the mark, missed the rebound. Deflection off of Manchester, so that is Harris County ball. Substitution for the Tigers. Number 44, Aiden Robinson, I believe, just checked in. I'll double check that number when I get a better look. And off the mark, they're going to say it's Manchester ball. Didn't collect on the rebound there, so it goes the Blue Devils' way. Back to our end of the court with 5:47 left to go. And 2 points for Manchester. Manchester again playing the full-court press. Harris County driving down the court, now just holding it up top. And shot off the mark, air ball. And trying to deflect it to get it out of bounds, but you can see what happens here. Potential foul on the floor. And Manchester ball coming back towards us. And looking for three, doesn't take the shot. Still working the ball on the perimeter. Shot and off, but Harris County trying to get the rebound there. As play continues down the court, and pass intercepted and turned not into 2 points. As play, no rebound. There you go, 0-0 for Manchester. Grabs the rebound, drive, and another 2 points for the Blue Devils. And whistle blown. Foul on the floor. As Harris County inbounds here. About to be in the bottom half of the fourth quarter. About to be in the bottom half of the game. Shot up off the back of the rim. Manchester recovers the rebound in the final 4 minutes of this game. And almost under 2 points there. And whistle blows at just under the 4 minute mark. Just a reminder of what's coming up here on Kudzu Sports. Tomorrow, January 11th, we're going to be doing the Kudzu Sports Show. Rick Beach will be hosting that. And then also on January 18th, we're going to have another edition of the Kudzu Sports Show. On the 19th, we're going to have the Queen of the County Wrestling Tournament Finals here on Kudzu Sports. The next night, basketball versus Northside. We'll be back here in the gym to watch these Tigers and Lady Tigers take on Northside, their rivals from down 27. And then on the 25th, another edition of the Kudzu Sports Show, those Sunday night shows. That'll be the last one for January. And then finally, basketball versus Stars Mill once again back in this gym on January 27th. That is the upcoming schedule for all of us here on Kudzu Sports as we enter into the final half of the quarter here. As Harris County currently down 66-35, but it could be another 2 points. Blocked shot and one for the Tigers. Coming up to the line for your Harris County Tigers, number 35, Braylon Biggs, on the line to make this a 3-point play. Misses right, and ball back to Manchester with 3:20 left to play in this game. Manchester gets the shot up, misses. Looking to find a teammate, does so. Teammate does not find the net. And jump ball Or is this a foul? Nope, jump ball. Nope, they are calling it a foul, so I believe that means Harris County will about to go to the line. Yep, they will. Braylon Biggs back on the line for Harris County, shooting 2 here as Harris County is now with the bonus. And while we're going through these free throws and Braylon Biggs misses off the rim, if you are from the Hamilton, Georgia area, you want to keep up with your Harris County Tiger athletics, be sure to follow us here on Kudzu Sports for all your Harris County athletic needs. We'll be keeping up with these winter sports as they continue. Of course, we just mentioned the schedule of what's coming up the rest of January. As another foul there. Looks like another 2 shots. So if you are on Kudzu Sports, be sure to follow us on Facebook for more high school athletics from your Harris County Tigers. If you're watching on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, be sure to follow us subscribe to us here on YouTube for more high school athletics from around the Chattahoochee Valley. And want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC, Kinetic Credit Union, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Thank you so much for what you do and helping us to provide high school athletics from the Chattahoochee Valley to YouTube, Facebook, and all of our platforms. So be sure to give our sponsors some love and some support, and thank you for what you do in allowing us to come out here to all of these events, all these schools for the Chattahoochee Valley and beyond. As turnover off the rebound and block on Harris County's end. They're going to give the ball to Harris County there. They're going to say it deflected off of Manchester with 2:44 left to go. And shot up off the backboard, but rebound put in, making it another 2 points there. 66-40 here in the last 2.5 minutes. Shot up by Manchester, air ball, but grabbed and rebounded by his own player, making it 68-40. Come back down the court, looking for the open man, finds the post player inside, and 2 points scored. That was number 23, Isaiah Gilmore. As Manchester bringing it back, long 2, misses off the mark, deflected from Manchester. It is going to be Harris County's ball as David Rivera brings it out. And the final 2 minutes of the night. Just going to give a big shout out to all the fans here for your Harris County Tigers. Thank you for showing up and showing out at each athletic event hosted here at Harris County. I know it means a lot to these student athletes as we're in the final minute 40 of the game. Be sure to check out, again, the Kudzu schedule to see what's on stream, but if you can, make it in person. These events are really fun. Come support your local high school athletes and your local high school athletics. As I said, we got a couple basketball games coming up here in the gym in Hamilton, Georgia, so be sure to check those out. And we're in the final, about to hit the final 60 seconds as plays going back and forth between Manchester and the county. And finds a player upfield, up court, Aiden Robinson with 2 to make it 72-46. Game's almost over here. The Tigers will leave the night 1-1. The girls with the victory, and the boys will leave with the loss for the night. So we hit the final 40 seconds of play. We're in the final 34 seconds of play. And 30 seconds left to go. As Manchester looking to just hold the ball. Shot clock is turned off. And shot up by Manchester. Rebound by Harris County. And 5. And bucket there. 2 more points. But that will be the end of the game. Your Harris County Tigers have another loss here tonight as Manchester wins 70-48. Again, just want to say a big thank you to all of our sponsors here at Kudzu Sports and at Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Big thank you to Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC, Kinetic Credit Union, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Thank you so much for what you do in allowing us to go to all of these high schools in the Chattahoochee Valley area and share these high school athletic games with you all. Thank you so much to those sponsors. Be sure to go support them because they support us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And with Kudzu Sports, big thank you to Derek Moxley Concrete Services for their support here in the Derek Moxley Concrete Services Game of the Week. For all of your construction service needs, give Derek Moxley Concrete Services a call at 706-566-9212 for more information and how they could be helping you out at your next construction project. So thank you so much to them. Again, Harris County leaves the night 1-1, and Rick Beach is back to wrap up the night. So, Rick, what did you see from the basketball teams tonight?
Well, I think the boys showed a lot of heart. They played better, coming off of a tough loss last night. Big loss to Monday's Meal. Came right here tonight in a rivalry game and played hard. And then the girls game, how about, just impressed with them and the youth on that girls team for how they play is really exciting, knowing that they could make a deep playoff run this year. Then in the future, Lily Watson, Chester, is just fun watching those girls, Aubrey Gates and Willis all out there, freshmen playing. They played well. Then you expect, the upperclassmen, the Cricket Colley and Lana Coulter and Kennedy Muff, they're playing hard, and just that team's going to go far, I hope. And I'd like to see them wrap up region, win the region tournament, make a run in the playoffs.
Yeah. So very good night here, and I think from my observation too, just like the hustle that both teams brought to it. That to me, that's a big factor in the kind of team that you can create is if you could get everyone around you hustling down, up and down the court, and no matter what the circumstances are, you could definitely say both teams did that today. So,
yeah, absolutely. It was, tough luck in that last game, but, the boys have been, it's no secret they've been kind of struggling the last couple of years even to try to rebuild that program. A lot of faith. I have a lot of faith, and a lot of people around the county, everybody you talk to around the school is excited about the boys program as far as where Coach Ellison can take them. And, she knew when she took that job it wasn't going to be a one-year turnaround. And, seeing them, it's going to be like turning a ship. You don't quickly turn the ship around. It takes a little while to right it. So that's just what it's going to take for the girls. But she comes from that, being under Coach Ram for so long. They'll get it righted, and it won't be long. They'll be hanging another banner up there for the boys like they do the girls. So I get excited about that. And while we wrap it up, let's go ahead and just tell everybody, Queen of the County next Monday, not this one, the next Monday, MLK Day. Kids don't have school. We'll be up here working. We got to broadcast the finals for the Queen of the County. Also, that's the first day GHSA spring sports. Baseball has their tryouts. Soccer will be out on the field. So a lot going on in the county that day. Going to be fun to see. Basketball-wise, we got Northside.
On January 20th?
On the 20th, the day after. Then that next week on the 27th, we got Stars Mill. So a lot of basketball this month, trying to make up for, what flag football. Then the schedule, the basketball schedule wasn't too promising in December as far as home games. We had a lot of away games, and it was tough for us to broadcast. So we're going to get that back going. We'll have 3 this month plus the wrestling. Then every Sunday night, Kudzu Sports Show with me and Ethan Pettit. So a lot of going on, and it's only going to crank up because come February, You get baseball, you get soccer, you got basketball.
Yep.
You got all that. We could have some wrestling as far as sectionals and stuff like that. So it could be a lot coming on here in February that we're looking forward to.
Yeah.
So it's been fun. Tyler, I appreciate you stepping in.
Yeah, thank you.
The fourth quarter of both games. That was fun. I know it's like getting you on radio, getting you on here, having your voice on there. I know you did flag football, non-Harris County flag football games up here that we had. You did a great job on those. Wrestling, you stepped in, you give little updates and stuff. It's been fun hearing different voices get on here. And, you know, I got that moniker with Thrift, the voice of the county. And, like, that's fine, but I like to have other people get opportunities to cut their teeth at something you take interest in, not just behind the scenes. You take interest in wanting to be on the mic, and it's been fun. And, you know, I've talked to some of these people up here. We're going to try to get you to do some PA
All right.
on some events, baseball and such, so it's going to be fun.
Yep.
But I think we're about to have to pick up and get out of here because it looks like the coaches are coming by with trash bags, and I don't want to have Coach Watson stay any longer than he already has to. So for Tyler Dykes, I'm Rick Beach. And that's all from the county. We'll see you on the 19th at Queen of the County. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.